Malinche mounted on his horse, he started to address the Cholulans. He explained to them that he knew about their plot to kill the Spanish and eat their flesh with salt, chilies, and tomatoes. The priest objected and blamed it on Montezuma, saying this all was orders from him. Cortés yelled back that this was a lie, and that since they had dishonored the great Montezuma, that for this terrible sin, they would all die. A musket was fired, signaling for the Spanish to attack, and all chaos breaks loose. Bernal Diaz described it as an absolute slaughter. All warriors and priests within the village cut down. When the Tlaxcalans arrived, they did not stop at the warriors and priests. They plundered the city, taking prisoners, and the Spanish basically wrote that it was impossible to stop them at this point. The Tlaxcalteca hated the Cholulans so much, and this was their opportunity. It was reported that 5,000 to 10,000 were slaughtered. The native accounts after the conquest reported 20,000 dead. After this massacre, Cortés immediately wrote about it in a second letter to Charles V. He claimed that the Cholulan leaders had plotted to trap and kill the Spaniards on Montezuma's orders, and that his strike was therefore a justified preemptive action. In the Florentine Codex, the natives described this as a trick by Cortés to lure them all into the square where he massacred them. Diaz writes in his chronicles that once Montezuma found out about this massacre, that he locked himself up for 2 days, sacrificing men to his sun god, trying to figure out what message he should send the Spaniards, and eventually he gave them an invitation to meet him in the city. Cortés accepted this offer despite the Tlaxcalans telling him that this was definitely a trap. In any case, 1,000 Tlaxcalan warriors and porters joined the Spaniards in March of that year as they headed toward the capital. If you want to support the channel, click the link in my bio and get yourself a map. Thanks for watching my videos.